I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna make the lamp next. First I need to clear off some space and skim over the instructions. This looks a lot easier than the other ones, not as many steps. There's only like 3 major steps to this lamp assembly, which is good because I need a little break. Alright, good news. I finished the core portion of the assembly. It still looks pretty incomplete. There's a lot more wiring and stuff that has to be routed, but I'm gonna wait because everything I'm looking at from 3D Chimera's instructions, there's other wires in with the tape. I don't want to tape it down and then have to pull the tape up again, so I just sort of bundled them. So far, you know, this still works. The trays go up and down. It's kind of heavy. I assume there's counterweights. All of the little switch ends here are in the proper place, so when it comes around, it clicks. It's a lot of work. I'm past halfway. Next up is lamp, and there's not too many steps with the lamp. And then after that's hat, and the hat is a lot of instructions. I'm gonna move the core out of the way and get my workstation cleaned up a bit. Holy cow, this thing's heavy. Move that down here. I gotta get started with some big sheets here. We need sheet number 122 and 123. It's got a little like hole next to a square, so that's pretty identifiable. How many of these can I use? 3? Oh, 3. Let's just combine all these stupid warning labels. I don't care what your labels. My essence has no label. My essence has no label. So they give you an extra one. Tape the lamp cables flat with crap-on tape. Here's my crap-on tape. Do I gotta put gloves on for this? I think I might. Go on each side. A 1. There we go. All right, infrared lamps. I gotta label these all. Tape the lamp cables flat with afraid I'm gonna break this lamp. So they want me to mark basically the front and the right and the left lamps. However, in their instructions, they rotate this around, so I don't know which one is right and left. On the page that they say to mark it, it's actually like this. So I'm gonna assume that as it's laying down like this, that must be the, like this is the front, and this is the right, and this is the left. Some more bad news. It says I need 3 more number 10s, and I ran out of number 10s on the previous project. I had to go and try to find some spare nuts, and these are not like common things. I had a like skateboard a while back that had these same nuts. I'm gonna see if they fit. All right, so I got one here. I need 3 of these things. I don't think I misused any of these things because there's rarely any nuts, so it's not like I could have used some nuts for part of it and not for the other. So something's, I don't know if I got all of the parts I needed. This looks like another one. Rusty lock washers. Probably not the best thing to have next to an infrared lamp either. This nylon in here is probably going to catch on fire. I thought I was pushing it before. If I need more nuts, then we're going to be in a really tough situation because we're still two-thirds of the way through this thing, and I don't have any more number 10 nuts. We need to put these little light guards on here. About 5 millimeters from the lamp, I guess. All right. Guess I can put the clips in. Oh shoot, I need more 10s. I totally didn't get enough nuts. Well, I'm lucky. I got a few other ones here. Maybe this one will work. There's one. I think that's all the ones I got. Those are all the spares. Oh, there's one more. Super lucky. I got 2 of those. Maybe that's why it takes 4 days. You're sitting in your garage trying to find spare parts. It's probably about 15 degrees. We'll put the glass in later. The glass goes in there. Okay, is that it? We done now? That's the lamp? Alright, there's the lamp. That one was pretty easy. If it doesn't break on me, which is probably going to happen. Now we've finished the exterior, the core, the lamp, the door, and now we're moving on to the hat. Holy cow. This is pretty extensive. This might be as difficult as the core, but the nice thing is the piles are slightly getting smaller and smaller, so it's not as bad. I am running low on a few things, which is weird. The hat is going to sit up top of the core, and it will be encased by the enclosure. And then after that, we only have one thing left, which is the electronics. So this probably is the last of the assembly portion of this, aside from the assembling you know, the vacuum apparatus and the filtration system. But it's getting close now. Kind of ahead of schedule. I'm still only on day 2, but maybe this hat's going to be a lot more work than I think. I'm going to get started. Okay, 59 is this guy here. So, kind of gets easier as it goes. We lay out the extrusions. I think it goes like this. Doesn't really look the same as the drawing. These circles look a lot bigger than the drawing. And these go on the sides, go on top and bottom. Now this is going to be easier if I flip it over. Flip this on top of the other pieces. And then that means this goes like that. And just line up all of your inner. So I got to use 1,000,000 of these insulation washers on the tops and bottoms of everything. Don't tighten them down all the way, otherwise you're going to have a hard time getting all the washers in. I will be damned. Whatever. This looks kind of like what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so working on this power supply. I got two power supplies here, and kind of stuck because the diagram is in axonometric and doesn't really give you a good number. Now this thing is set to be 149 millimeters and 40 millimeters from the sides, so I know exactly where this goes, but this doesn't have that, and also the holes don't match up, which is something that they mentioned in the additional notes. So I think, just from eyeballing it, this actually needs to go in the other this needs to go in the other not the other slot, but the other mounting hole. So there's two holes, and I had it on the closer side. I'm going to put it on the farther side now, and I think that'll make it line up a little bit better. And aside from this, it's been going pretty well with the hat assembly. Haven't really had any surprises other than missing number 10 nuts. This guy's supposed to go here. It doesn't look like any of my holes match up, so I think this thing's just going to be taped in. So there's tape here. It just gets pressed on like this. I don't know. I'm not going to tape it until I know for sure. So I'll put this back. And then I need to put in number 183 and 96. So two 96ers here. It's easier if you kind of hang it off the edge, then you can pop it up through like this. Can't really see. You kind of hold it off the edge, and then that way you're not holding it up as you go. Probably time to stop. Alright, I'm done for the day. See ya.